What is going on, people, and welcome back to the channel. In this episode, the BMW X6 is going to get a bit of love. I brought it down to Jordan, who is the detailing doctor, and this guy is the man to see when it comes to getting your vehicle cleaned. There's one thing that bothers me in particular about this vehicle, and that is the interior. It's covered in silicone spray, there's a slight smell to it, and Jordan's going to fix it for me. So as I mentioned in the previous video, this vehicle has got a slight aroma to it. The only thing I can describe it as is a taxi from my hometown, Burnley. Now I'm going to speak to Jordan because he does some scented air fresheners that he custom makes, and we'll see if he can get the Burnley taxi scent on his range so you can experience what I'm experiencing sat here right now without the risk of actually getting a taxi in Burnley.
You get to me once now, baby, but I'll never let you in again. I'll let you get to me once now, baby, but I'll never let you in again. I'll let you get to me, I'll let you get to me, get to me. I'll let you get to me, I'll let you get to me, get to me. I'll let you get to me, I'll let you get to me, get to me. I'll let you get to me, I'll let you get to me, get to me.
So obviously we're both in the car now, face masks donned, hand sanitizer applied, and Jordan's done a really good job of cleaning this. He's gutted it, he's got it all scrubbed down. You've probably seen from the video, he's been scrubbing all the leather work, all the seats, all the carpets. But there's still a slight bit of a smell, and
lingering.
It's just ever so slightly there, and I think because I remember how strong it were, it's kind of burnt into my nose. Now Jordan's got a bit of a tip on how to get the rest of it out, and if anything, you could have probably shortcut the first bit of the video and just used this. But obviously Jordan likes to do things right, and he's cleaned it first and he's using this. However, I think this product's quite good. If you've got a lingering smell and you want to get rid of it quick, this is something you might want to be interested in. But I'll pass you over to Jordan and he can tell you what his doctor diagnosis is for getting rid of smells from your vehicle.
So I think the biggest issue with smells in car is like trying to find where it's coming from. So most places, what they advise you to do is to wash every bit of fabric in the car. Now I think even Josh will agree that's quite a lengthy process for yourself. And if you're going to pay someone else to do it, it's very labour intensive. Even your local car wash, you're going to be looking at £50 upwards just for a basic job, and there's no guarantee it's going to bring it out. So like we've done today, we've gone through a lot of the problem areas where you'd find dirt in the car normally. So your steering wheel, your seat belt, sides of the seats, the seat rails, places where get missed a lot. That's most likely going to be where a smell's coming from. Now, failing that, even you scrub every inch of the inside of the car, there's one really not so obvious place where these lingering smells come from, and it's your AC system. You think you get in the car in the morning, it's damp, you put your heating on or whatever to clear your windows, all that dampness is sat in your AC system, foistering, getting horrible. So what we recommend is a product like this. This was one by Maguire's and it is called an air bomb. It contains an antibacterial spray and very concentrated, almost like perfumes. So once it gets in your AC system, it kills all the bacteria, it kills everything in there, and it's going to get in every bit of fabric in the car. It's going to hit everywhere.
Looking down from the heights that we have built all by ourselves, and there is fear of the unknown, but we cannot lose control when we feel like the world is against us. We're trying to find ourselves without the defining words. We can no longer hold on to what only makes us hurt. We cannot sink into the dark, the vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves that we must reach for.
Day with the detailing doctor, and what can I say? I mean, he's done a fantastic job for starters. I mean, the vehicle wasn't in a terrible state when I got it to him, but it did have that stench and it was covered in silicone, and the steering wheel was a little bit tacky from years of grease, and for sure he's got that out. The steering wheel feels like a new steering wheel now, and that was a big thing for me because obviously you put your hands on it every time you use the car, and the thought of having my hands on someone else's boggy covered finger sticky hands wasn't a terribly pleasant feeling, especially when you can feel it. Because, I mean, it happens, you know, you share cars, but when you can physically feel the grime, that's not something that is that appealing to me. So yeah, Jordan's done a fantastic job. I'm really happy with the turnout of the vehicle. The smell has gone, and overall a really professional company, and a pleasure to deal with. I'll definitely be going back there again in the future. He gets his family involved, so either his girlfriend or his wife is there with him, helping him out, and she knows a lot about cars. She knows a lot about detailing. I mean, one instance where Jordan couldn't find his wheel cleaner. He asked her where the wheel cleaner were, and she knew exactly what bottle she was looking for. Now, I know for sure that if I asked Mrs. Core to tell me where the wheel cleaner were, she would look at me like I've just asked her to headlock a puppy. But Jordan's wife knew exactly where it were, went and got the wheel cleaner, and we cracked on with the vehicle. So what did it end up getting in the end? It got kind of a custom package, so you can't go to Jordan and ask for a package of what I've just had, because it kind of got made up as we went along. He asked me my problems, he then proceeded to fix them. So we fixed the interior, as I mentioned. On the exterior, it got a really good clean. It got clayboard or clay mitted, followed by a protection coat, which is like a spray and sealant, similar to the spray and sealant what I used to provide. Seems like a really good quality product. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the coating, seeing how long it beats for. We've also sealed the interior with the hydrophobic coating, something that you probably expect from a dealer, but obviously Jordan's not restricted to one brand, so he's managed to source a really good brand that lasts that little bit longer. So what the detailing doctor has very kindly offered to do is he's going to offer you guys, my subscribers, 10% off his store. And this is not a deal, I'm not getting any kickback on this, although he did offer kickback. That's not what I'm about. I will only recommend products to you if I genuinely believe they're a good service or a good product. So the fact that you can find it on this channel means that I approve. I don't get anything from it, but you will get 10% off. And it is good to see who is buying products using the code what I provide, because then I've got a bit of analytics as to what sort of marketing I can do with a channel. So if you did like the video, then please do subscribe. If you like Jordan's work, then you can head over to his page, which I've linked down below, and I will catch you guys in the next video.